Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. It's a little later in the morning for me. Welcome, it's me, Wingish Nimbe Mujeki Kwe, your friendly, freaky ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman. Also, Christianna Chris Car, superstar. Oh, this beautiful divine being right here. Welcome, all you beautiful divine beings right here, too. How goes it for you on this Tell Tuesday? Is it a Tuesday you're watching it? Is it Tuesday I'm recording it? And we're into the May. May the 4th be with you. Yeah, everybody's doing okay. Well, I like that one. I'll jump into the trends that I like. I'm not one to just follow because everybody's doing it, you know. I like to do my own thing. Oh, I just noticed my calendar. I didn't flip my calendar up there. Living in the past. Still got April on there. So, things are going good. Thanks again for listening Wednesday, hopefully. Not Wednesday. It's Sunday to my weepy video. You see, it's 15 minutes, and that's all it took, you know, process. Sometimes we can process through them quicker, too. Sometimes we don't want to let those tears go because we're afraid they're never going to stop. But really, they just need to be acknowledged. And once that acknowledgement is there, wow, okay. It's like when you acknowledge that fear, you know, without backing down from it, okay, without calling it in, just going, yes, okay, I'm feeling this fear here. We acknowledge it, it'll tend to dissipate already, you know. Was that the art of overthinking, creating problems that were never there, never will happen? I don't know. What is that? Do you do that? So, what was that card we looked at yesterday? What was that came up? The grandfather. So we're listening. So we can look at our life. You know, we say past lives or whatever, but even in this lifetime, right? There's many lifetimes in this one little lifetime, right? We have a lifetime as a baby, a lifetime as a little child, a lifetime as an adolescent, a lifetime as a teenager, whatever that is for you. That's how I see that. And we can learn from, you know, say the ancestors in this each lifetime. There's a wise one in each one, a mentor or something, someone we looked up to, whatever, that was walking that path that we walked before. You know, if there's something you want to do, you know, instead of trying to figure that out all on your own, right? You know, go to one that's walked that path before. You know, not that they're the same path, but that's where we can learn. It's like sitting in these groups. Having group therapy can be wonderful if it helps us to move forward and come above, you know, transmute that shit and come above our stories. Or it can help us to stay in our stories and keep us limited by those stories that we continue to tell ourselves because we keep sharing the same stories in that circle. You know, it's new people, new faces, whatever, right? Oh, so this is my story. And then we just keep telling that same story and then we get stuck in that story. Again, we know healing has happened when you can share something that once triggered all these emotions in you and you can share that as if it was a story. This was from another lifetime. This isn't affecting my lifetime now because I've acknowledged it. I've taken the love and the lessons from that, turned that into wisdom, and I'm moving forward with it. Random stuff coming out. What's that for you? Do you listen? Do you follow? Do we see? Like even looking at the ancestors for all this fighting that's going on. There's many examples of how that fighting, how has that fighting helped us? Has it really? Right? Because we're only hearing from those ones that conquer. So we're not getting the full truth. We're not hearing the whole story. We're only hearing what they want us to hear. And this has been happening since the people said, we want a king. Whatever that is, right? Since we decided we don't want to decide for ourselves. Give us somebody else. We don't want you to boss us around, God, you know, but give us another human to boss us around. Does that make a sense? Right? Like we want our own selves. We want to think for ourselves, but what do? Do we act from our own, you know, feelings and intuitions, or do we need to go check with everybody else? I'm getting this feeling. What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? How about you? What do you think I should do? Right? How about, ooh, whoa, God, what is it you intend for me to do? What is it? Right? I don't know. What'd you make me for, Creator? I'm going to figure that out by the way my life is going, by, you know, the things that are set up in my life. And you know, oh, don't pray for strength. You pray for strength, you give lots of trials and challenges. You know, we pray for that courage to face those things that we need to face. The courage to face the fears but not call them in. The courage to feel and let those tears flow, to water those seeds. So how's our seeds going to grow? How's that seed going to grow if you don't plant it? The courage to plant that seed. The courage to bust wide open. Let your life fall into all that chaos and see how that order comes. Right? It's a divine chaos, right? The greatest order comes from the chaos. I don't know. What is that for you? All righty. 533 it says right there. So let's call in all of our directions from the east. All of our energies from the direction of the east. Calling in all of our energies. Right? East is the fire, man, place of illumination and clarity. Calling all of our energies back from the south, the waters, the emotions, the childhood, place of innocence. And calling back all of our energies from the west, the physical, the woman, the earth, place of introspection. Calling back all of our energies from the north, that's the air, the mental, the wisdom years. Are they wisdom years or bitter, crotchety old years? I don't know. That's up to you. You get to choose. We walk this red road, this earth walk, right? We're at such a mystery. Where do we come from? Who are we? What are we meant to do? Right? We come from that original source, all the same. We think we're products of our parents, but really, Father Sky, Mother Earth, right? Our heavenly Father and our earthly mother. I think I was dreaming about that. Whoa, flashback. Yeah, there was a dream. David Doyle was in there with me. Thank you. Anyways. Thank you. That'll come back to me. I'll be able to write that down and find out what's that saying to me. Anyways, so that original source, and we're at wonder. We're still full of that miracle. We still have that connection to that divine. It's others that tell us that we don't. Right? No. You need a middleman to speak to your creator. Whoever thought of that, right? Well, the one that wanted to control. What? Man wants to control others? No way. That has never happened. Ever. In the history of man, where man has tried to control another man. Or thought he knew better than the divine plan. Man never gets set in his ways, does he? No, man's always flexible. We don't weave ourselves into these webs, lies of deceit, tangled up. Then we can't even feel our original source inside because we've covered up, What is that for you? Right, we get up in those wisdom years and we see that everything, every choice we've made, every decision, we are making these webs, the web of our life. Right? Creator gave us, however you want to think of it, or maybe, hey, you were just born here. Right? There's no divine, we're just physical, we go, that's it, then. Right? But we see every choice that we made. If we look back and we reflect on our lives, we can see how that guided us to here. Right? Have you keep trying to fix this one hole? Or are you going off the middle, build a whole new web? What did that for you? I don't know. East to west. It's the blue road of spirit. Spirit is with us. Nice and strong. Going through these changes. The springtime is coming. Right? Springtime is here. That summer is coming. Full bloom. Right? What are you going to do? Get out there and be you. Be true to you. You're going to go out there and continue fighting. What are we going to do? Spirit is here with us. Call on Spirit, on that original source. You have a direct connection, but there's a free will. Spirit will not interfere with your free will. So you must open up to receive all that Spirit has for you, right? The eagle flies closest to the sun, closest to Spirit. Eagle carries our prayers up. And eagle is the one that soars above the clouds, right? That's the one that'll go up higher than that storm. You get that higher view, right? There's a higher perspective. We can look at our life with eagle vision, right? And see it in one big, whether you want to see it in a lineup of snapshots or a quick film, whatever that is for you. It's time for that life review. What has your life, your own life, okay? Your own lifetimes, whatever that is for you, whether you want to look at it in just this one life or that, whatever. calling you to look within that. What has your life been teaching you so far about you, about your source, about who you truly are? East to west, the blue road of spirit. That's the fertility, right? And that's the creative energy over there. Look at that. Eagles in the masculine energy. And then we have fertility over here in the west, the female energy. Look at that. That's the creative, right? Excuse me. So we take that whole life review and then we can see what was created in our lives. What did we create in our lives? What seeds were planted and took off? What seeds became weeds and we got to pull them out? What is that for you? Have a look at that. What's being birthed through you into this world? Even man, what is being birthed through you into this world, okay? We all have kind of like an energetic womb because we all are part of our mothers and our fathers too, created in the likeness of our parents. Above, below, and the within. I would say 1053 over there. Okay. Spread them around. We're spreading it around, all around the town. And then we're going to get down. Get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ow. Not going right. My muscles and stuff ain't working right. I'm trying to be happy. I'm swinging it because my body is just so... But I'm feeling good because I got some good things that come in. So it's great. Finally, after years and years and years of trying to get that support in my home, years and years and years. I'm not lazy. I've never been a lazy person. I was a lazy person going from 202 pounds down to what I am now. Yeah. Don't get that by being lazy. Right. When we rest, we're not being lazy. We need to balance activity with rest. Anyways. So finally, after years and years and years, it was years ago when I moved into Peterborough and I said, okay, it's me or my house. And I had to learn to take care of me. Learning self-care without feeling selfish, right? Learning to put on my own oxygen mask because there is a lot that I need to do. Learning to discern, learning and discerning those that are helping themselves and those that are just looking for handouts. Because then you feel drained. If you keep giving handouts to those not helping themselves, you feel drained. Definitely you feel drained, right? Restoring that balance and discerning was a flash there too. Just go on the top. And self-reflections, wow, meditations. Spirit is with us strong, helping us to restore that balance, right? Integration, integrating all that we have. The rainbow's blend, it's coming, right? All are needed here. All are essential. Do not divide yourself from the rest. We are all whole. If you divide yourself from the rest, if you're looking and you're judging others, you're part of the problem. You're part of the dividing and keeping us fighting and all of that. We all need to look at ourselves, and only those who are completely innocent may throw the rocks. And who's completely innocent? We all are, but none of us are. What is that for you? So, no judging because nobody is perfect. We're perfectly imperfect beings. Being human here. Holy. That's a lot to say. There's going to be lots coming out today. I think. Excuse me for hitting down so hard. Let's look at her. Ow! Thank you, Creator. We can call this a Tell It or Try It Tuesday. Is there something you want to tell us to try? Or you'll try it and then tell us? Huh? You try it and tell us? Try it and tell? Yeah. Well, look at that. That creativity. What is it that you're creating in your life? Because you know what? We're creating things whether we're doing it as we are aware. Because even your worries are creating things. Your thoughts, they're guiding us. They're leading us, right? Because the brain wants things to match up. So what you think, it'll go, oh, okay. Well, wait, that doesn't match up with this. Like say you're used to always being poor, right? They say those that aren't used to having money, right? They could win the lottery and soon they'll be back to broke. So if you're not careful, our brains like to get in those ruts, like things to be consistent, like it to all be the same, like everything to match. So if our thoughts aren't matching with the outside, right, we can tend to adjust and say, see, there, I was right. So be careful what you're thinking, because that's what you're creating in your life. So what are you focusing on? What is it that you're focusing on? All that you don't have? So then you keep getting less and less and less. There's more to complain about, because the universe says, wow, this one likes to focus on what they don't have, so let's keep taking it away, because they seem to be, well, they keep looking there. They must be happy with that. I don't know, what is that? What is your reputation? Do you have a reputation for being miserable? Do you have a reputation for being strong? I don't know. Are you concerned about your reputation? Is that what you're trying to create? Are you trying to create a picture of a reputation, but it's not true to who you are? Right? That the skunk cannot escape its smell. Right? And to some, hey, that might repulse some, but there's some, I met a lady that said that skunk smell was her favorite smell. Like, it's all in the way we look at it, right? The beautiful scent is in the nose of the sniffer, right? Right, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Whether it sounds good or in the ear of the listener. The beautiful sounds are in the ear of the listener. Whatever that is, what does that say to you? So, are you more concerned about creating a reputation? Are you looking at that character and who you are, and how going through life has either strengthened your character, right? Or did you get ashamed of yourself? For me, personally, I didn't care about my reputations. And then now, right? I thought that character was so strong, it would overshadow any reputation. But when people don't know you, right? That's when reputations can come before you. And if there's any little hint that looks like that, oh, then that other person must be right. Whatever. What is that for you? Judging, discerning. Like, do you hear about people and then you form a picture of that person in your head based on a reputation that somebody else is saying about them, and not based on your own personal experience with them? Let's look at that. And in your relationships, do you go by, okay, somebody said, your partner said this. Do you go to your partner and ask your partner, hey, somebody said this, and do you trust them? Does your partner speak honestly to you, or to give you the runaround? Whether it's a partner like the family, in your family, or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's somebody that you trust in those do they live up to their reputation? I don't know. What is that for you? What is that saying to you? Do you place more importance on reputation or character? Right? Are you focused on building reputation or strengthening your character and creating, the life from that purpose that you feel, that drive that you feel, that this is my passion, and it also helps other people too? I don't know. What is that for you? Let's look at that. Okay, let's take a look at that. Female side, we're reflecting more into that fertility. What is that saying? What is this we need to be looking at here? Reflecting. We're looking at our past. We're looking at life here. Our own life. Discerning in our own life, not others. What is that? Did you act accordingly, according to reputations? If you can't beat them, join them. Oh, I've heard that one a lot. Right? Or little kids, if they keep getting told they're bad, well, they might as well live up to that reputation, even if that's not truly who they are. So let's look at that. How? Does your reputation reflect your character, or does it reflect what others said? And then you're just living up to their expectations. I don't know. What is that for you? Once we see, we'll get a victory in that. Once we look at the little, how many little victories we have overcome, where somebody said this about us, but we became that, right? Somebody's like, oh, they're just going to be, they're not going to survive. They never survived without me, but then you did. You didn't think that you could survive, right? We grow up, we move out on our own. Oh my goodness, how am I going to do this? Now I got an adult. Now I'm responsible for all the bills. But you did it. You're still here. Woohoo! Hand up, cross the chest, pat yourself on the back. Good for you. Oh, not so hard though. Be gentle with yourself. All right, so let's look at that. And then integrity. That's a victory every time you use your integrity impeccably. Doesn't matter what people say. You don't have to go defend yourself and defending reputations or whatever, trying to prove that that's the one I'm not. Because, right, again, to say, oh, I'm not defensive, again, is defensive. Right? So look at that. Look at that integrity and act from that impeccably. And integrity is being honest with yourself, right? Integrity. Into the gritty. Into the gritty. That's a victory. When we can get into the gritty of our own selves. How do we get that reputation? Is that from us and the things that we did, or for somebody else? And did we fall into that? And if you're in these narcissistic abuse things, right? They want you to react, right? I feel that every time my tears are out there. Oh, somebody's getting off on this. This is just what they want to see. But I've got to let my feelings flow, because that's where I spent my life. So this is a victory for me to even put them out there. And I'm worried about this is going to see, this is going to. That's my old patterns and habits, right? So worried about what everybody else was going to think, that I might hurt somebody else, But then I'm not being honest with myself, because then I am hurting. And if somebody's going to take advantage of me and use all this stuff against me, that says something about them, not me. So to take somebody who is so low and so sad and try and make them into a vicious person. So my victory is staying true to me and not reacting how they would like me to act, because they're trying to create something they're not. Trying to create a reputation, right? Are you worried about that because somebody keeps going around and saying stuff? Don't. We have to let that go. Again, it says something about them and not you. So the more you don't react when they're trying to get you to react, that's a victory. You're standing in your integrity impeccably, right? Because, right, those who are easily manipulated are easily controlled. Are you easily... What? Those who are easily offended and opinionated are easily controlled. Right? Because somebody can offend you and get you to react because they know, right? So we need to act impeccably. That's a victory. When we don't just react, we take that time to respond, because reaction is what they want, right? Where we react and then think later, right? Act now, think later. No. That's for the automatic nervous system, right? To get us to safety. It's act now to get you to safety, and then we'll think about that later. What is that for you? And then the action, as we're looking on that, when we take that action from that integrity, acting from our integrity, right? And we just go on that passion. Go to that passion and not spontaneity. Remember, spontaneity is different than impulse, because it takes some forethought, right? Make sure there's gas in the tank before you just jump in and drive. Wow, 20, 30. So we're taking action on that passion that we have. What are we being called to do? What have we been thinking of for a while, right? That's getting that fire burning, and we're feeling this excitement when we do it, or whatever. Maybe it's not even excitement, just so relaxed. We can immerse ourselves in it, and it feels healing. It's healing for us and healing for others, right? And we can step in that fire. You can even visualize that fire, right? And burn. You step in there yourself and burn up all that you're not, right? They have controlled fires. Those will be coming out too to control those forest fires. So if you do it, right, you set yourself on fire with your passions. You're controlling that burn. That is somebody else, right? And that's where you tap into that joy. So try it today. Be spontaneous today. Do something that brings you passion, makes you feel joy. Tap into it. That joy is always in you. Choose to feel it. Choose to let it flow through. 3, 4, 4. 2, 3, 4, 4. 2, 3, 4, 4. Right there. That's beautiful. So take that action with your integrity and that passion. What is you passionate about? Is it because somebody else said that? But what are you truly passionate about? What was it? Something you always wanted to do? What brought you joy when you were a child? And maybe somebody said, no, you can't do that because, well, that's not going to pay the bills. Or whatever that is, right? What is that? What lights your fire? What brings you joy? Are you doing what you love and loving what you do? What is stopping you? You. Only you. We hold ourselves back. Yes, there's abusive things too. Okay? We need to look at that. We don't let people hurt our feelings sometimes. But hey. Whatever. If you want to look at it, take your power back that way, so then you're more empowered, right? But, be powerful to say, I was a victim, because then you're not like, well, why would I choose this for myself, right? And then pray for that peace. How's it bringing you peace? There's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, my goodness. What's that one? 10. So connect. We need to get grounded and pray for that peace, right? We pray to Creator for that peace, to help bring us that peace. Look at that, the Chayoka spirit. And we laugh at ourselves when we've taken ourselves so seriously. Can you laugh at yourself? Or do you take yourself so seriously? What is that for you, right? Let's connect to our Mother Earth. Do something passionate that connects your 10, 20, 30. Look at that. That is amazing. So take those steps, people. We can do it. We are in this together, no matter what. No matter what your beliefs. You don't have to believe it for it to be true. It is the truth. We're in this together. We're all human beings. We're all walking this earth. We're all on the earth. We're all going the same direction. Right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we are going all the same direction. See, can I put this one over her? To light this up a little more over her. Right, okay. As long as I'm not putting it under and then starting the fire. There's your passion. Fire medicine. Come on, baby, light my fire. I just set the night on fire. Okay. I can't see what I'm doing here. Okay, right, we're moving on to Medicine Woman Tarot. Spirit free, doubt overcome by that action. Take that action. This is a Try It Tuesday. So try it Tuesdays. Something that brings you passion. Something that brings you joy. Hey, is it raining in your area? Go dance in the rain. Well, it's a rainy day in Peterborough. It's a rainy day in Peterborough. How about where you are? Peterborough. Rainy day in Peterborough. I know. Blah, 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 blah. So, fertility, that reputation. You focus on your reputation or your character. What is that for you? What's being created through you? I know I'm going to be a grandmother any day now. Commit to a way. That's the thing, right? Have reputation. Let me try this. Let me try that. And sometimes we don't know. So commit to a way. Or how we don't knock it till you try it, right? Maybe there's something that you're really good at. You got a reputation that you've been really good at, but you didn't really like that, but you're really good at it. I don't know. It's up to you. You can take what's offered to you or not. Are you doing it just because, hey, it was handed down to you and this is what I should do, but you have a passion for something else? You want to be that dancer over there. I don't know. What is that for you? So commit to a way. Commit to your own self. Commit to your life, the life that's a gift to you, and then make that life a gift to others too. What do you think, right? Are you doing your passion? Because you're not. If you haven't committed to that way, just wandering aimlessly, get everybody else to tell you what to do, right? Oh, that's my character, so I must do it this way, because you're going based off what other people say you should be doing. Oh, you look at that. But who's creating your life? You? We're creator too. Look at that. We go 8 of arrows. Right? We went all the way up to 7. 1 to 7. Then there's the 8 up there. So, are you committing to a way? And what is that way that you're committed to? Right? Are you committed to the judging? Even in that, right? Or just living your life? Are you committed to complaining? Let's look at that. Are you committed to just wearing these masks out and never fully showing yourself? What is that for you? What's the victory? Every time you're yourself. Every time you make that commitment to yourself to put on your own oxygen mask, whatever that is, to act from your integrity. That's a victory. Acting from that integrity impeccably. Being honest with yourself. Getting into your own gritty. Right? That's the wise priestess. Energizing others. Power lodge of the bulls. Wise priestess energizing others. When we tap into that female energy in all of us, every man, woman, and child, we have this female energy because it takes both energies, male and female. One is nothing without the other. One would not be here without the other. Without dark, there'd be no light. Without light, there'd be no dark. Without love, there'd be no hate. Without hate, there'd be no love. Oh, it's true. So look at that. How are you doing? Is it about what you can get from others or what you can give? Are you sharing from that wholeness? See, and then everybody's sharing. So if everybody's sharing, everybody's getting filled. Nobody's feeling empty or resentful because everybody is sharing from their gifts, from that source inside. Right. Everybody has something to share. And that's where that integrity impeccably comes. Are you sharing that? Because it's a victory when you share that. Because who is going to find that? Maybe it's one person you're meant to help. How are you going to help them if you keep that all locked up? Maybe that one person is just yourself, to live you, to be the fullest whole you that you can be. What is that for you? I don't know. That passion, which brings you passion and joy, right? Bunch flopped out there, coyote, but see through that. The whirling rainbow, it's coming. That's this action today. Stepping in that passionate fire. Spontaneity. What brings you joy? Do it today. Try it today. Whatever day this is that you're watching it, give it a try. Whatever. Bring in that. Burn away the fear. Right? You don't need to call in those fears. And, it's not the impulse. Don't act from impulse. Spontaneity. Take some forethought. A little bit of preparation. Then you just act. We don't think ourselves out of it. We don't, it's not overthinking. We need to prepare, but not overthink it, right? Complete immersion. The vision quest fulfilled. So that's what we're doing. 12. Right? The hanged man. So we get a different perspective. But see, the water is all murky. We can't really get a clear vision until that water settles. Right? So let that water settle. So sometimes we need to sit still for that. To see what is that vision that Creator's trying to give to us about our passion, about what's going to bring us joy, and then pay that joy forward and ripple out from there. That creating a ripple effect of joy. How do you do that with your life? And Spirit is here to help you with that. That's major arcana. The vision quest fulfilled. So is there something you've been wanting to act on? This energy has been building. You're getting a call to action. You commit to that way. You fulfill that vision. What's that passion? Has it been something, right? This is what I wanted to be when I grew up, and this is always with me. It's always been with me. I'm always doing this, or is it just something that you're good at? Well, I don't know, but does it bring you joy? That's what we're looking at. Try something that brings you joy. If you need to sit back for a moment, allow that vision, allow that water to settle and become a clear vision. So you know how you're being guided. What is that? So we're being guided to come home. There's 10 again. 10 of bowls. That'd be the 10 of cups. Family, home, and life. Celebration. We all come home to that in ourselves, seeing that we are all one. Looking around at each other as another extension of this source, of this beautiful part of creation that we're all a part of. And we can celebrate that we're here now at this time. What an amazing time to be on this earth walk, this earth's journey. Because we're all part of it. We're just here for the ride, people. Right? We're only here for the ride. What, right? Doesn't need us, we need that. So aim high. Take the biggest shot in your life. Why not? If this is the only lifetime we get, what if you believe that? Once we die, there ain't nothing. We're going to go to nothingness after this. Well, then what did you do with your life? Huh? What did you do with this one life? And either way, it doesn't matter whether you believe in reincarnation or whatever your beliefs are. We get this lifetime, this one time. This lifetime, this one time. And what are you doing with this lifetime, this one time? Are you aiming high? Going for those highest ideals or goals that you had? Because if not, right, you'll never get them. You'll never get what you never try for, right? What does that all say to you, right? You want this happy home, but I'm not going to put myself out there. I'm not, no, right? Oh, no, I'll just take what I can get. I'll settle for this because I'm not going to get. Aim high, right? You shoot for the stars, and even if you miss, you're going to land amongst them. Right? What is that for you? What does that all say to you now? We aiming high. Can't see that so well over there now, can you? If I turn it like this, maybe. Maybe, babies. We're aiming high. Aiming high with integrity. Right? Impeccable integrity. Whoops. Let's burn all the cards. Aim high. Impeccable integrity. There we go. Right? Where's that? That's the 10 of arrows, isn't it? No, that's the 2 of arrows, the 10 of balls. So we're aligning our thoughts with the source. Seeing that highest vision that we had of ourselves and acting from that place. Waiting for the water to settle before we take that action. So we have that clear vision, because this would be like going on impulse. We can't clearly see what's everything, but we're going to go with spontaneity. Because even if we can't see the next step, we know in that faith it will open up for us there. But first we have to take that first step, right? Indiana Jones, right? He couldn't see that walkway, but he had to take that first step. That's that leap of faith. No. No. Oh, you're always loved and protected. You belong here. Every single one of you. No exceptions. Absolutely no exceptions. How do you know you're here? Feel that? You feel your heartbeat? Are you breathing? You belong here. You're needed here. You have an important mission on this earth. Oh, yes, you do. Just accept it, okay? You don't have to believe it, but accept it. Be you, so this world isn't going to miss out anymore on that beautiful light of yours. Keep shining it. Keep shining. You know what? I'm doing it too. I'm trying to practice what I preach, right? I know lots. But, hey, I put myself out there like this. Here we go. Love you. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you for being you. Shining your light through in everything you do. Because this world needs you now more than ever. So shine. Do something fun today. Something that brings you joy. Something that you're passionate about. And do it with spontaneity. You get that. Oh, there you go. You get that call to action and act. Aim high. Aim high. Oh. Stay in tune with yourself, beautiful beings, because Spirit is here with us always. Love yous. Thank you.